Ever wonder why some people can lead armies yet can't seem to manage their own lives? It's an intriguing paradox, isn't it? We often see individuals who shine in leadership roles, commanding rooms, inspiring teams, and making tough decisions with such ease. Yet these same individuals may struggle when it comes to managing their own lives. There's a common misconception that floats around suggesting that good leadership automatically translates to good self-management. But let's take a moment to consider this. Leadership often involves guiding others, making decisions for the collective good, and understanding the strengths of those around you. In contrast, self-management is more inward-facing. It's about understanding your own strengths and weaknesses, setting personal goals, and maintaining discipline. This contrast highlights the crux of the matter. Leadership and self-management, while intertwined, require different sets of skills. It's a curious conundrum, isn't it? But as we delve deeper, you'll see that leadership and self-management, while intertwined, require different sets of skills. So, what makes a good leader? Is it charisma, intelligence, or perhaps a knack for inspiring others? You might be surprised to know that while these traits are beneficial, they are not the only ingredients in the recipe for effective leadership. Let's delve a little deeper. A true leader is one who has a clear vision and can communicate it effectively to their team. They can articulate their goals and strategies in a way that inspires and motivates others to put their best foot forward. They're not just bosses, but influencers who impact the way their team thinks and acts. But leadership isn't just about inspiration, it's also about decision-making. Great leaders are decisive, accountable, and understand the importance of delegation. They're not afraid to make tough calls and take responsibility for the consequences. And yet, having these qualities doesn't automatically make one a good self-manager. But while these qualities make for a great leader, they don't necessarily make for a great self-manager. Intriguing, isn't it? Now, let's shift gears and talk about the art of self-management. It's more than just keeping your room clean, you know. It's a symphony of discipline, self-awareness, and time management that plays a beautiful tune of personal growth and productivity. Picture discipline as the metronome, setting the pace and keeping you on track. It's the willpower to resist that second slice of cake, to rise early for a morning run, to keep pushing when you'd rather quit. Now imagine self-awareness as the melody, the understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, emotions, and values. It's the ability to step back, to view yourself with a critical eye and accept who you are, while also being open to growth and improvement. Then there's time management, the harmony that brings everything together. It sets the rhythm, ensuring you're spending your time wisely and not just running around like a headless chicken chasing after the next shiny thing. But don't forget the importance of personal responsibility, the conductor of this grand orchestra. It calls for the acceptance of the consequences of your actions and the understanding that the buck stops with you. Layered on top of this is goal setting and self-motivation, the lyrics and the passion that give your song purpose and drive. These are the tools that help you visualize your future and fuel your desire to achieve it. As you can see, self-management is a whole different ballgame requiring a unique set of skills. You might be asking, what's the connection between leadership and self-management then? Well, you're about to find out. Let's look at this intersection, this sweet spot where leadership and self-management meet. It's a fascinating crossroads where the skills honed in one arena can greatly enhance the other. Imagine leadership as a staircase, each step symbolizing the progression of one's influence over others. Now consider self-management as the sliminess on each stair, not in a negative sense, but rather as a lubricant that eases the climb, making each step less daunting, less strenuous. Leadership, in its essence, is about guiding others toward a common goal. But how can one effectively guide others if they can't manage themselves? It's like trying to navigate a ship through stormy seas without a compass. Self-management provides that compass, that sense of direction that a leader needs. On the flip side, self-management, in its purest form, is about controlling one's behaviors and feelings to achieve personal goals. But what if those goals involve others? Enter leadership. Leadership provides the ability to influence and inspire, to create a ripple effect that extends beyond oneself. Now, this isn't to say you can't be a great leader without self-management or vice versa. It's more like a pun where the words play off each other, each giving depth and dimension to the other. So, while they're different, leadership and self-management are two sides of the same coin, both essential in their own ways for personal and professional success.